Taft-Wireback, Greensboro, city officials dropped a bombshell on their counterparts in Guilford County government this week when they resolved to stop subsidizing school resource officers. The program puts uniformed officers in each of the county's middle and high schools at an annual cost of roughly $1.6 million, $500,000 of which comes from Greensboro's coffers. County officials say they will not let the program die for lack of that money, but they are angry the city council surprised them with this added burden barely a week before they must finalize an exceedingly tight 2021 budget. I think what you don't do is blindside other bodies of government just 8 days before they are supposed to vote on their budget, Commissioner Justin Conrad said. Conrad, a Republican, added he is confident the county will find some way to keep the program alive because I'm not willing to play a game of chicken with the safety and well-being of our kids. Democratic Commissioner Melvin Skip Alston agreed, saying somebody has to be the adult in the room, and that role apparently has fallen to he and his colleagues. Alston said he is contacting city officials in an effort to persuade them it is unwise and unethical to call such an abrupt end to a safety program that has run smoothly for 20 years. It's unfortunate that they are playing this kind of game, Alston said. The respectful thing would be to give a year's notice. You just don't end a relationship that way. The only thing it does is create bad blood. Councilwoman Michelle Kennedy raised the issue of school resource officers Tuesday during a city council work session to discuss the next municipal budget that, like the county's, takes effect July 1st. There's extreme concern about the role of police in schools, Kennedy said. If Guilford County Schools wants to contract with Greensboro to provide police officers, that is their right. But the city shouldn't have to spend money to supplement it. Mayor Nancy Vaughn said Thursday afternoon that a majority of the council has reached a consensus the city should end its subsidy for resource officers. We have been subsidizing an awful lot of county services over the years, and we are county taxpayers too, the mayor said. She said that City Manager David Parrish already had informed County Manager Marty Lawing that the next city budget would not include a subsidy for the school resource officer program. On Thursday, Lawing said he had a brief conversation with Parrish, but remains puzzled by the city's intent. He noted the county does not have a direct relationship with the city in which it provides any money to the program. Instead, Lawing said it appears that the city provides officers for the program at a certain overall cost, and Guilford County Schools pays the city roughly $1 million in return. The difference between that payment and the city's overall program cost is what's at issue, Lawing said. We haven't received anything formal yet, Lawing said of the city's planned reduction. Either way, it's kind of late in the game to notify either party about this. Vaughn said county officials should not feel caught off guard by the decision because everybody in government is under financial pressures as they prepare budgets in a difficult year. We're all scrambling to do the best we can with our budgets, and I know they understand that, Vaughn said. The COVID-19 pandemic has complicated city and county budgets by damaging the economy in ways that reduce government tax revenues while at the same time increasing the demand for public services. Conrad said he has talked with 6 of the 8 other commissioners, all of whom disagreed with Greensboro's course of action and think school resource officers are needed. He noted that it was only 18 months ago when a school resource officer showed how vital the program was by confronting a gunman on the Smith High School campus. Conrad said the vast majority of interactions that resource officers have with students do not involve arrests, but rather crime prevention, counseling, and searching for alternative solutions to incarceration in cases where a wrong has been committed. Alston said the commissioners ultimately are responsible for the program because they provide the lion's share of the school system's money. So if the city proceeds with its plan, he said the county simply will have to find an additional $500,000 somewhere. The likeliest source for that would be a tit-for-tat reduction of $500,000 in other services that the county currently provides to Greensboro city government, which Alston said would just lead to more animosity between the two boards. He said another option would be to relieve all current school resource officers from the Greensboro Police Department and replace them with Guilford County Sheriff's deputies. Then they would have to find 17 police officers a job, Alston said. He said he hopes city officials do not force the commissioners to play hardball in such admittedly counterproductive ways. It's going to strain a relationship that's already on thin ice, Alston said. We need to be working with each other, not against each other, because we are both serving the same people.